but they're getting downhill and not just relying on their three ball.
Yeah, they only shot at 39% in the first quarter, but stayed with the game plan and didn't get demoralized. Yeah, Nurkic go over the back on Quentin Post, but it wasn't.
It was not.
Inadvertent whistle. Warrior to start. Ace Bailey. Okay, there's the bucket Utah should have had. Okay, now let's have.
I like Steph's mindset, trying to take advantage of them switching, but the pass probably should have been over the top.
Only 5 Warrior turnovers, though. GP2 getting the start. That one just kind of fell to Curry. That's the honest assist of the night.
The terrible pass or didn't get it. Steph was able to come up with it. Keontae George's like, oh no, he gets an open three.
Markkanen inside. He was fouled before he shot that.
And that kind of worked in the Warriors' favor too.
Saved a leg. It was like a baseball changeup.
Yeah.
And GP2 playing the D, coming up with a steal. Gary kind of running and surveying. That's what Clint always says, take a beat, see what you have.
And they don't
value possession of the ball. And knocked away. Draymond, no Kuminga, no Al Horford tonight. Backdoor cut in post. Take a beat, and then deliver perfect.
Switched and Steph comes off a screen. 2 defenders go with him. Roll to the basket if you're Quentin Post.
Ace Bailey, that's a nice delivery for a young kid who can score. Showing
great about what Ace Bailey does. He's a quick decision maker. Great for your offense.
Throw it to Jimmy because he's going to catch it.
That's all that was.
He just says, if I'm...
And Keontae George had an equal opportunity at that one, but he had no chance.
Foul is marking it. Quentin Post is moving his feet. And Markkanen spun around, and Nurkic guides it home.
And Nurkic's defense left him available to get an offensive rebound.
Svi Mikhailuk with Nurkic, Lowry Markkanen, Keontae George, and Ace Bailey for Utah. And Moody dropping into 3. I am so proud of Moses Moody tonight. He missed his first with 13.
I'm proud of Quentin Post for showing and going. And Ace Bailey is in help position, almost at the restricted circle there. He's not getting back out to that 3 ball.
Markkanen, he will get to the line.
Well, Markkanen, you know he can get good.
Keep up, Ronald.
He's thinking, I'm going to be here for 4 years. I'm here for the long haul. And I actually think that's the right mentality. Well enough to go and you're one and done, and you start seeing yourself, oh, he lost the shoe again.
Markkanen, the shoe in the lane, and Curry hitting the 3. We've had the TP play and the shoe down 3. There's all kinds of offense.
They need to tie their shoes tighter. That's all they're going over in their next practice is tying shoes tighter.
Ace Bailey missing, and the Warriors, they didn't score the first 3 minutes of the game. They got down 11. They shot 39% in the first quarter. They bumped it up to 53% for the game. Peyton down 11 to up 17. Mikhailuk off iron and Quentin Post with the rebound. There's a long way to go in the game, so you do not want to get casual here. Keep playing good basketball. It's Steph. Halfway down and out.
Moody set a really good screen. It wasn't even a play, it's just instinct.
Markkanen. How many 7-1 guys could have? That was beautiful.
He's smooth.
Yeah, if you watch them play the Lakers, they came from well down in the fourth quarter to make it a 2-point game, and Keontae George had a chance to win it.
Well, you just have your foot on the gas pedal now.
Posted missed that 3.
Get up, get up, get up!
Nurkic, he's got GP2, wheels around him, flips it up and out, Markkanen inside, denied initially, and fouled. No, jump ball. They'll say Quentin Post had his hand on the ball long enough.
That's big time.
The Netherlands versus Finland, and the jump ball. And, well, Netherlands won, but Keontae George got the ball. Ace Bailey working with Nurkic. Double him. Mikhailuk from Ukraine. It's a full international possession, and Nurkic puts it up and in.
It's tough to keep track of all the countries.
I feel like I'm playing a game of Risk, and I have all the countries out in front of me. That one knocked out of bounds.
The double.
JD in. GP2, nice decision to Moody. The Warriors have cooled off a little bit. And the lead as high as 17, sitting at 13 right now.
But that is still wonderful offense. And Trace Jackson-Davis cutting the basket, opened that 3 ball up.
Marketing. He looked like Jimmy Butler there. He got the bucket, faded away, made the basket. Never had more fun in the basketball season.
That team, especially that start, they did so many things well. Defensive intensity, attention to detail, obviously the three-point shooting and the offensive.
Ran the team until Steve got healthy after the back surgery. There's a lot going on that year.
You behave well for the substitute teacher. You love that.
Steph, Yang back wing jumper. And Luke Walton will always cut to the basket.
I love it. Yeah.
That was always his thing.
Yeah.
Kai Luke out to Bryce Sensabaugh, had a nice first half. Missing that three, and Moody with the rebound. Moody, TJD, Brandon Pajemski, and Will Richards. Will was plus 18 in the first half.
There's your split action.
Shot clock at 9. Moses down the lane. Moses to put it up and out. But Will Richards there to clean it up.
They just gave him enough time. It's work around there and figure it out.
Will Richards does a lot of good basketball things.
Yeah, Warriors are winning the rebounding battle.
Markkanen, a true Euro step. But Moody tees up a three. Moses has had some clean looks there. Kyle Anderson setting up Sensabaugh. Good hustle back by TJD. And then contesting the shot and didn't give up a blow by. Kyle Anderson will get the layup.
That's a tough one.
That's just the bounce.
They're winning the turnover battle, points off turnover, so you're good in those categories. Keep playing a clean game.
Effort level's been really good. Steph, he jumped into Anderson. He'll pick up the blocking foul. He flipped it up and in, and Kyle's saying,
I'm just saying, I feel like he's doing it better, where he's dishing out punishment.
well, he's only waited set 23. Dante George, TJD, what a block. Ricocheted that off the backboard. Curry for three. Off back iron. Buddy Hield. Hield holding with a shot clock at 3.
That wasn't a pass.
Dangerous cross-court pass. Collier was waiting for it. Markkanen setting up Sensabaugh. He drops in the 3, and that's when the Warriors have lapses. It's turn position. Steph, sidestep 3. He's already running back. Come on, man. Curry's got 26.
There's nobody in the easy separation.
Markkanen, 7th best scorer in the league. Curry, 8th best scorer in the league. Slow-mo with a baby hook. I think Kyle's a great defender. I think he's a Swiss Army knife.
He's just solid. Stays within himself.
Any team would take Kyle Anderson. Will Richards missing that 3. TJD fouled.
Bring the force. He just pushed Kyle Anderson under. And again, you get another Steph double team. You're ready. Well, you have to expect one more push from the Jazz. See if you can get off to a great start. You have to remember, they're actually better in their offensive efficiency in the second half. They still have a quarter to up that as Collier
fouled Richard.
A lot of it is mental. Come in the game thinking about it. You can have a big impact on the glass.
I mean, Portland crushed them on the glass. Portland's best in the league in that area is Jimmy Butler and themselves rebounding.
Especially when your coach gives you the green light to go. Like, go ahead and go, especially if you're... Oh, no.
And that's a little breakdown defensively on the out-of-bounds play. Markkanen the easy one. Pat Spencer with post. Jimmy Butler, Will Richard, Moses Moody. Swing, and Richard the open 3. And he'll get his own rebound. And Will putting it up and out. Thought he had a...
He might have gotten a call if he wouldn't have pump faked and just jumped into the body, whatever he could find. The main thing is they want to keep Steph over there on that bench. See if you can execute, keep them in your rear view, keep them from threatening.
Well, you may get Draymond Wednesday. He is questionable for that game, but you're not going to have Horford and Dominguez miss 5 games in a row. As Pat Spencer right down them
out of control, and he's at the rim.
He's Bailey from the elbow. Pat Spencer played 5 minutes in the first. So Clayton stripped it once. Jimmy's like, that hurt my hand, so I'm going to give Will Richard down the lane and fouled.
That jab step, that is one of my favorite moves. A little.
So Will Richard cut at the right time.
Aggressive move. If you're open on the cut, he wants to give it to you.
Ace Bailey missing. Pat Spencer.
Timeout.
Yeah, Steve Kerr seems to
rhythm threes.
Clayton was dealing with Steph initially. Now Pat Spencer finding post with the shot clock at 8. Curry cutting back door over Nurkic.
See, I looked it up. Just toy with people out there. Look at the defender couldn't keep himself in between him and the basket. Like Keontae George is having all kinds of problems chasing this guy around.
Steph has 28. Ace Bailey, that's nice. I'll tell you, Ace Bailey for the 14 points. I like his game.
Yeah, he can score in a plethora of ways. He's started the last 7 games, and his numbers have looked pretty good.
Pat Spencer will get himself to the line.
Pat Spencer is just continue to attack.
Well, the one thing with Pat Spencer is he just gets better. He works so hard in the summer.
I love listening to him talk. He was asked, like, how do you feel about your game? He's like, I feel better than I ever have. I'm really confident. I feel like my game.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, you've played, 8 minutes, but you're plus 19 in the game. And break down there for Nurkic to dunk that down. I can hear Steve Kerr in terms of back cuts. He does not want that. GP2 down the lane, flipping it up and out, post fighting for it. Out of the pack. He can handle there. Setting up Ace Bailey for a corner 3. Rebound. Pat had the 13 assists and only 2 turnovers in Miami. Whoa, Steph on the sideline. That was nearly a giveaway, but they're making sure they don't have him tonight. Curry missing that 3, and Nurkic the rebound. Keontae George, he will get himself to the line. So if you look at Utah, as difficult as the West is, okay, Keontae.
Chemistry and camaraderie, and they do all they can. And obviously, you
The regular season and 7 times in the playoffs last year. Crazy.
Well, you mentioned about Keontae. He takes his time, takes a deep breath. I like the one dribble. I was a one dribble guy.
GP2, 1 dribble. Clayton sent him away. Gary stayed with it.
Yeah, playing GP2 and Steph working together, pick and rolls.
Well, 4 points, but GP2's got 7 assists and 6 boards. Out of the corner. Nurkic the rebound, and Steph Curry dropping in the 3.
Yeah, look, you two are having a ball out there together.
Finish the Quentin Post. Draymond Green leads the team in plus minus.
He's next.
Quentin Post is second, and he doesn't play that many minutes, by the way. So to be that good in the plus minus, he's doing a lot of things on both ends of the floor.
Look at the defense. The Warriors aren't overhelping. Steph was in great position.
Oh, my buddy. He threw that backwards, and Ace Bailey will dunk it down. He moved his feet. Keontae George breaking the paint. Buddy came back to help, and George still quick enough to
More under control there. He is 4th rate from 3-point range, but Steph maybe pulls out a tiny bit shorter.
GP2 had time to seam that up. Yeah. Look at the make that 3. Ace Bailey answering. But both. Moody out of the corner. Hit the side of the backboard there. Trace with the rebound. Buddy out of 3. And out back up and in the baseline. Moody got him with the body.
Yeah, GP2 went for the steal because he couldn't get it. But it's like what I was saying. Draymond probably whispering in people's ear, this is how you play him. You got to get physical with him. Get into him. Green sweatsuit just to fit in.
Oh, TJD. Tic-tac-toe to Moses Moody.
Defenders stay with Steph Curry out there. You can make some things happen.
Keontae George. Little bumper car move and flips it in and draws the foul. George.
It's him.
Healed out of the corner. Buddy has had a night. He had 18 opening night. He's got 18 tonight.
Too much. Make him pay. And he wanted Buddy Hield to get another one. See one go in again.
Yeah, I'm not going to necessarily run this offense. I'm the hottest player. Curry missing there, and Trace and Buddy. Yeah, but he's going to have a night. When I see 17 threes attempted, he's going to have a night where he's like 14 to 21 on threes or something, or 15 as Kyle Anderson scores.
I think so, because he's a 3-point record that doesn't have his name on it.
Now, that'd be the nice one to have.
Probably not a pass you want to throw up your AirPods there. There's too many defenders in there. It's
and also,
congested.
8 turnovers. Can they stay to the single digits? They got 3 minutes to go right now. Filipowski lays it up and in.
Even if it's a bad
20-point lead, but can you have a single-digit turnover night? And Spencer missing that 3. The first of 4 meetings against Utah, and the Warriors will try to snap that losing streak tonight. Looking very good at this juncture. Bailey, wow.
An attack, fly in there offensively. You can come up with. And only played 11 minutes. It was like the shortest amount of time
Let me tell you about my 11 minutes.
Yeah, didn't play very long.
Was that against OKC?
The Bulls.
No, the Bulls. Okay. Yeah. And Santos putting it up and in only because I fouling a rookie out in minimal time.
Yeah. I'm sure he probably learned a lot from that game, but he's got a lot of tools.
Knocking that away. That was a little welcome to the NBA for Ace Bailey. That pass, he had the right idea, but didn't execute it. And the turnovers are at 9. Oh! Clayton putting it up and out. Can they have a single-digit turnover game?
Well, they need it for their numbers.
Nice pass, Pajemski to Gisan. Slow-mo up 100. Like the block party you went to over the weekend.
Basically, that was fun, too.
Celebrate the town of his 30 NBA teams.
Well, look at it. They're swaggy.
It's one of the best courts I've seen out of the Warriors net, the City Edition games.
The black, the gold, it all just...
Sensabaugh did well to catch that pass from Collier. Shot clock down to 4. Collier down the lane, laid up and in. All right. 9. And Santos to Buddy Hield to lay it up and in. You just see Steve right now. 9 turnovers.
Yeah,
single-digit game.
Well, you came in 29th in turnover percentage. Can you get those numbers up?
They can have a shot clock violation for the 10th turnover.
No, you can't do that.
The drama building with 8 to shoot.
Someone shoot, please.
Trace at 5. Pat Spencer at 4. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. The throwaway. And the dreams before Thanksgiving. It's a season-high 102 field goal attempts for the Warriors. Make it 103. 34 assists and 10 turnovers. 3.4 to 1 is a